Hey, welcome to another landing page review. Before I get into today's landing page review, I wanted to talk a little bit about why it's so awesome and so valuable to really directly target a specific customer, to pick a small group of people, or what you might think is small group of people, and build something for them, to have a very specific customer in mind when you're building a landing page, when you're building a product. And let me give you kind of an alternative example. What if I was building a page that optimized collaboration and workflows? And you come to a lot of pages that talk like this. We optimize collaboration workflows for teams. Well, what does that mean? All those are words, but they didn't really mean anything. And that's why marketing speak can be so bad, is because it's using a bunch of words, but it's generally the problem with it is because it's going to way too wide of an audience. It's trying to talk in a way that you're not excluding certain groups, so you're actually not talking directly to any group. And that's why it's so just kind of bounces off you when you hear those words. It just fails to connect. So today we're looking at a landing page that is the opposite of that. And we're looking at RecLeague. And immediately when I come to RecLeague, I know who it's talking to. So my kids are in Little League, and their coach, to communicate with us, he would have to cobble together a bunch of different services. So there was a group chat that we had on one platform. I think it was GroupMe. There was Google Sheets for tracking stats. There was a whole nother website for tracking schedules. It was all over the place. So RecLeague, immediately I can see this is for someone who's trying to manage a league of some kind. And there's a lot of people who do that. And that's the beauty of when you start targeting a very specific audience. The web is such a big place that you're going to have a huge audience, but you're going to be talking really directly to them. And that's what RecLeague is doing. So just look at this headline. Create a sports league website for free. Track stats with our apps, accept registrations online, and much more. No technical expertise needed, 100% free to start. And then create my site. So if I'm a coach, if I'm a league manager of some kind, I'm immediately hooked when I come to this site. I immediately know this is a site that is for me. This is a site that's talking directly to me. And other things I love about this site is that instead of showing some kind of vague, generic kind of clip art here, they're just showing a screenshot on a desktop and on a mobile phone. So I immediately can get a glimpse of the product, and I can see it's going to work on multiple devices, which is really important if you're trying to publish your content to a bunch of different people. It needs to work good on all the different devices that are going to be there. Continuing along, I love the language here. You'll love RecLeague.net because you can track stats painlessly. A great screenshot here. Build online registration forms. Generate schedules automatically. Post updates and articles. And then you have some testimonials, some social proof, and a reiteration and a link to that call to action, which is a really good call to action, in my opinion. Create my site. Very good. And you even have a demo site here, which is awesome. I think, and my first suggestion on this would be to put this in a more prominent place, because this is a great testimonial. This is a great example. The more tactile things you can put in your visitors' hands, the more they're going to get a good idea of what they can expect going into this. So that would be my first suggestion. You have a lot of room up in the header, just put a link to the demo site somewhere. Other things about this I really like. Again, this is such a direct, the copy is so direct, it's speaking directly to the customer. I think it's all really good. It goes in, you're avoiding marketing speak. You're avoiding buzzwords. It's just talking in a natural way. Like if I was talking to my coach and I wanted to recommend something to them, I would say, hey, there's this simple, easy to use mobile web app to replace the kind of pencil and paper stuff you're doing. Very good copy. Another suggestion I would have for this site, and these are little nitpicks because I think this is a really, really solid page, but I would just be consistent here and remove these graphics. To me, graphics, this kind of clip art, this flat clip art, they can add some visual interest, but also they're kind of the equivalent of marketing speak in visual form. They aren't actually saying very much, as opposed to if you just put a screenshot here of the online registration form, or you put a screenshot here of your schedule. That communicates a lot more information to the visitor than a generic graphic will do. Sometimes you may not have a screenshot to go there, or you may not have something to visually show what's going on, but the more direct you can be with the images you're putting here, I think that's even more powerful. With the caveat, this looked to me a little bit like it was part of the page, like it was embedded in the page, just because it's using similar fonts and similar colors. I would do something to make it clear that this is a screenshot embedded in here, like you've done with this, because you're putting it in, you're framing it in some sort of device. I would give this some sort of frame as well. But overall, this is a really good example of a landing page that's well thought out, created with a clear customer in mind. So good job. And it was a lot of fun to review this, and it was a good reminder to always be thinking about who I'm talking to and what problem I'm trying to solve for who. If you would like me to review your landing page and just give my candid thoughts, I'd be happy to. Follow me on Twitter at Levi Nunick and just send me a message, and I'll record a video and post it up there.